Hey, my name is PolishLynx. You didn't hear that, but the phone was ringing. Unfortunately. So, Sakura Swim Club, third episode. Let's continue. As I go through my park door, I hear a noise coming from within. The phone is ringing. Who could be calling me this time? I know that rings at least once a week, but it couldn't be him. So I pick it up and raise it to my ear. Hello?
Hello, Kaede!
I should have known.
I didn't get the chance to talk to you last time. It was such an exhausting day and I hurried fall asleep by the time your father called.
She's always been prone to bouts of tiredness. It's fun that someone with such low amounts of energy ended up with my dad.
So I'm just calling to wake up for that.
I appreciate it, Mom. Yeah.
I heard from your father that you enjoyed the swimming club. Have you done it practice yet?
Yeah, we had practice today.
How'd you go? I bet you did it amazingly.
Not today, I'm just a beginner. It's been years since I've been swimming.
I'm sure that won't be the case for long. You've always been great with sport, Kaede.
Always those expectations. It's a heavy burden to bear. I'm not really that great.
You're your father's son, of course, you're great. Do you remember your father's trophy case?
How could I forget? She only shows it up whenever someone visits us. My father not only excelled at stunt, but was a great sportsman. Of course I do.
Maybe that's where your calling is. If the swing works out, your father said you could be an Olympian.
Wow. Wow. It really must suck to have parents with such high expectations. So basically you start something and they are like, you will be the best in the world. Immediately. Oh my god. That must be such a pain in the ass.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
Yeah, it would.
More importantly, you made some cute friends, I heard.
Not this again. Mom wants to marry me off even more than my father does. I know. Same here. But I kind of don't look forward to it. And don't really see a reason at the moment. Anyway. Yeah, I have. No, I don't want to date them. Which is a lie.
Oh, well, you're fine. You just find a bride as soon as you can. He's in high school. Don't forget I was looking for someone suitable for my son.
Could I just have a friendship with a girl without it having to be made into romance? Ready. I can pick for myself, Mom. You don't need to do that for me.
Well, at the very least, you should consult me first. She needs to be every bit as amazing as I know you will be.
I will be, huh?
Anyway, you couldn't have done much study yet. But you should do your best, okay?
I will. Going through the motions once again.
All you need to do is try, Kaede.
I know, okay, that's bullshit. All you need to try is bullshit. It's not that easy. I know. There is something I think I should ask her about. Hey, Mom.
What is it, Kaede?
Did I ever go swimming in the past?
No, of course not.
Now, why did she stammer like that? Keep asking her questions. Don't interrogate her.
You know what?
You know what? I kind of want to keep asking questions. I think like she might be the one to break and tell us something. Are you sure? Do you remember anything about it at all?
God, why are you asking that? What's got into you?
Sorry.
I know I need to go. I'm glad to hear that you're settling in okay. You want to consult me either of those girls?
Yeah, I know, it's fine.
Okay then, talk to you later, Kaede. Remember that we both love you very much.
I love both too, Taya. Talk to you later. I click, I go through the phone. I'm finally through the ordeal. What if I really am incapable and I have just deluded myself into thinking that I really am capable? No, that can't be true. The swing club, it feels different. Me can't hear me, I want to compete with them. I want to be able to match them. Besides, swing practice is like a soothing balm for my mind. You lose yourself when you sleep beneath the water's surface. The water becomes filled with deep blue and surging bubbles. Now, is that true? I mean, I don't know. I don't swim. Damn it, I can't swim. What can I say? And like, I've never really felt like I need to learn to swim. I don't know why, but I mean, that's how it always was, kind of. But whatever. I don't have to worry about studying my parents and anything else. All that matters is reaching the other end of the pool. It's something that I can simply just enjoy without having to be best at it. My parents always seem to spoil everything I do because they want me to be the best. Well, when all I want is to have fun. Understandable. And everything. How she reacted when I asked that. What was that all about? Seriously, maybe he was some kind of pro at swimming and I don't know, was close to like dying while swimming, which is very bad. But maybe that is the case or something, right? Or maybe I'm just thinking too much of it? Anyway, before I knew it, several days passed by and it was time for swimming practice again. The lesson barely sunk into my head. The teacher's droning voice seemed far away in distance, almost like a dream. I've been too busy being lost in my own thoughts to really care about studying right now. No matter what they are teaching, all of the lessons seem exactly the same to me. For whatever reason, I find myself thinking about what my second lesson with the swim club will be like. I guess it's normal to be anxious. Hiromi made it quite clear that she and Miyako are going to whip me into shape. The only way I'm going to succeed at this is if it's by my own volition. Whether or not I want to do is the question. I just hope that it's not going to be like football all over again. Somehow I don't think it will. It just feels different this time. I arrive at the swimming pool, looking around to see if there's anyone else here. It doesn't look like it. I guess I'm the first one to turn up for practice. Wait, no! I can hear someone in the changing rooms. Hiromi emerges. She seems mildly surprised.
Ara, Kaede. 私が思ってたよりずっと早く来たわね。
What can I say? I'm keen for swimming. But something isn't right. I look around for a moment and ask what the problem is. Where's Miyako?
今日は来られないそうよ。
Hmm?
やらなきゃいけないことがあるんですって。というわけで、今日は私が教えるわね。
She takes me through the basics again, insisting that I need to revise them in order to get better technique. Just now she sends me off on laps. I do a bit better than I did last time, but I'm still nowhere near their level. Exhausted, I barely managed to pull myself out of the water. I blow up on my back, trying to catch my breath back. As I sit back up, I see Hiromi wading through the pool towards me. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. Small streams race across her skin, her soaked swimsuit clinging tightly to her body. She leans over the edge, her intense eyes focused on me.
もっとできるはずよ。上を目指せば目指すほど、いずれもっと良くなるわ。
I wish. You two are amazing. I can barely keep up with either of you. Her cheeks go a bit red.
ありがとう。
She seems to be thinking about something.
あなたが入部してくれて嬉しいわ。ずっと大変な状況だったの。
She looks a bit sad as she says that.
もっとたくさんの部員で迎えてあげられたらよかったわね。
No, free is enough. Don't worry about it. We can have a club with just us three. You don't need that many people, right? She ponders on it for a little bit.
そうね。でも部員がいっぱいいるに越したことはないわ。
No, free is enough.
ずいぶんと長いこと、美恵子と二人だけだったの。
Vacantly, she seems to drift off into her own thoughts. She shakes her head and comes back to Earth.
サボったり怠けたりしないでちょうだいね。まだまだ厳しい練習が待ってるわ。練習をサボったら後悔するわよ。
I look forward to it. Not sure if training or regretting it. Let's both work as hard as we can. She looks more determined after I said.
もちろんよ。私もクタクタになるまでやってやるつもり。
She seems re-energized now, ready to slip back into the water.
一生懸命練習すれば全国トーナメントだって夢じゃないわ。それを思い描くのよ。
We have a goal to work towards then. Let's do it. I can see something twinkling in her eyes as I say that. She enthusiastically nods her head.
そうね。やりましょう。そして大会に出るのよ。
After a while, Mieko appears. Long after the lesson is done.
あら、部活は終わっちゃったのね。楓はどうだった？良くなってきてるわ。本物のスイマーになれるかどうか、これからが見ものね。
I appreciate the confidence boost.
どういたしまして。さて、今日の部活は終わりよ。
Hiromi heads over to the changing groups.
頑張りなさいよ、楓。
Don't worry, I will. She leaves Mieko and I standing there.
ねえ、少し話せる？
Sure, what's the matter?
ただ、言っておきたいだけよ。私たちはあんたを必ず一流のスイマーにする。絶対によ。
What am I supposed to answer to that? That wasn't even a question. But I have no doubt about that. Since it will be you teaching me. I really hope I can become as fast as you are one day.
私はそんなすごくないわよ。本当よ。あんたが思ってるほど大したことないんだから。
I like how easily she basically, gets in that situation that she's like, no, I'm not as good. I'm not as beautiful. I'm not as smart. Yes, you are. Anyway, she holds her hands to her face, looking extremely embarrassed.
もうやめてよね、そういうの。
Why should you be embarrassed about being good?
わからないわよ。なんかあんたに言われると恥ずかしいの。
Why would that be the case?
知らない。とにかくまた次の練習でね。
She quickly bolts out of the door before I can say goodbye. I don't really know what just happened there. More importantly, looking at her made me realize something. Am I no different when it comes to success? Or being good at something? Either way, it's winning practice over. Time to head back home. Maybe I'll make it before dark this time. As the week passes along, I find swing practice to become the highlight of going to school. But as for actual study, it's not going according to plan. Swing practice in the afternoon, but what should I do in the meantime? I should probably head to the library and try to catch up. This may not be a school where I can get away with being lazy. A voice calls out behind me as I'm about to enter the library.
Kaede, 探してたのよ。
You were? Why?
ちょっとあなたと話したいことがあって。
She grabs me by the hand and drags me off somewhere. People start looking at us as we pass by. Is that Hiromi? Who is that she's with? Some poor guy who she sank her clothes into. I wonder if she plans to do to him what she did to her. The wind whispers around us doesn't seem to bother Hiromi. I can't help but feel embarrassed to be led like this. We eventually stop in a small hallway with no one else around.
ちょっと個人的に話があるの。
Eh? Hiromi seems deadly serious at the moment. What could she want to tell me?
ミエコのいるところでは二度と溺れるなんていう話をしないでほしいのよ。
Don't mention drowning. Did something happen to her?
ええ。実は誰にも言うなって言われているんだけれどね。だからとにかくあなたにはその話をしないようにって それだけ伝えておきたかったの。それだけよ。
She sheepishly plays with her hair.
あなたは知っておいた方がいいと思って。
Don't worry, I get it. I swear that I won't mention it around her. I will try. She looks relieved when I say that.
ありがとう。
But now that you mentioned that, the idea of drawing makes me uneasy. Even more so than it should.
楓、大丈夫？様子が変よ。
Hey, it's okay, just thinking about something. There's a fragment of memory there. Just what could it be?
そう。大丈夫ならいいけど。
She shifts around a little bit.
とにかく、さっき言ったように、彼女、長いこと私以外の人間を信用していないのよ。正直、あの子がまだあなたを部から追い出していないことに、驚いているわ。あなたは、なんとなく他の人と違う。そうとしか説明がつかないわ。
All I can do is shrug. My fantasies are just to not let things bother me. So Miyako isn't a big problem, really.
そこが問題だと思ってたわ。
She leans forward, looking at me closely.
最初、あなたって冷たい人なんだって思ってた。
What? I'm not cold at all!
でも、どうやらそうでもないみたい。
Thank you.
ただ本心を隠してるだけなのね。無意識だろうと、そうじゃなかろうと。
Probably intentional, yes. She appears to be analyzing me in a clinical manner. Being put under the microscope like this makes me fairly uncomfortable. It's just me. Sorry, it's just me. I'm just me. I'm not really sure what else to say. She just shakes her head.
そう。あなたがいてくれてよかったと思ってるわ。新入部員の獲得には本当に苦労してきたのよ。みんなが私たちについての噂を広め続けるんだもの。こんなのって不公平よ。
She's starting to see lose her cool. This is obviously something which makes her angry.
だから私たち二人ともあなたが入部してくれて嬉しいのよ。二人だけの部活ってなんだかんだ言って寂しかったしね。三人もいれば集団って言っていいわよね。
I'm not quite sure. But I'm glad to be there, too. For the first time in my life, I actually want to get good at something. It's just something about those two which makes me want to change.
そろそろ行くけど、その前に美恵子のこと悪く思わないでね。威張っているように思うかもしれないけど、本当に悪い子じゃないのよ。すごくいい子なの。保証するわ。ただ時々それを表に出さないことがあるだけなのよ。
I get it, I'll try not to step on her toes.
それがいいわね。
I couldn't help but feel that there isn't something... I cannot help but feel that there is something Hirami is not telling me about herself.
ごめんなさい。私たち知り合ったばかりなのに。でも水泳部でやっていきたいなら私たちについて知っておかなきゃいけないことがたくさんあるわ。
Hey? I got that impression from everyone else. Thought they didn't really go into detail about what happened.
それは良かったわ。話題にしないでくれることほどありがたいことはないもの。でもどうしてそんなに知りたいの？
I'm worried about the club. It's obvious. It obviously hasn't been doing well since that incident.
だからってあなたが知りたがる理由がよくわからないわ。事件のことを知らなくてもあなたはすでに部を助けているじゃない。それじゃあもう行くわね。また後でね、楓。
She leaves with a smile on her face. I don't really think I'm doing that much for them. Perhaps merely having someone to share your problems with can make a world of difference. Finally, it's time for swimming practice. It's only Miyako here today again.
来たわね。
Hello, Miyako. I'm keen to get training. What are we doing today?
そうね。ヒロミがいないから。
She seems to ponder herself for a moment.
とにかく何往復か泳いでもらうわ。 今までよりも多くよ。
え
私はそれを見て、あんたの泳ぎがどのぐらい改善されてるか教えてあげる。
I don't need any further pushing to get into the pool. Diving straight in and begin to lose myself in the vast blue depths before me. There's a strange sort of clarity that you get in the water. All you have is one simple goal. Get to the end. I'm faster this time. I can tell. I managed to perform about 5 laps before getting out. Pride swells in my chest as I get out of the pool. How's that, Mieko? She doesn't respond. Uncomfortably, she shifts around on the spot.
ごめん、楓。あんまりちゃんと見てなかったの。
Say what?
水着がなんか変な感じで。
Eh? Doesn't feel right? What's wrong? She takes off towards the changing room. I know I should follow her, but she looks troubled. Miko, what's wrong? Miko stands there, adjusting her swimsuit awkwardly. She runs her fingers and grips the edges of the swimsuit.
これなんだかサイズが小さいんだけど。
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew that was the reason before. You two grew too much, and that's why your swimsuits were breaking. And it happens again.
水着って縮むもの？
No, it didn't.
それともまさかもしかして。
No, you did not get fatter. You just grew in certain areas. Naturally.
私が太った？
She seems legitimately panicked at the idea.
でも私ずっと運動してるのよ。こんなのおかしい。そんなはずないわ。私が太るだなんてあるわけないでしょ。そうでしょ。
Are you asking me?
私が太ったわけない。そうでしょ、楓。
I haven't really noticed the difference.
気づかなかったって。あんた私の体ずっとジロジロ見てたってこと？
You just asked, so I answer. She shrinks away from me, trying to hide herself.
もうこのバカ水着こんなきついんじゃ。
She doesn't have to finish that sentence for me to understand what she's talking about.
あんたの好きな時に好きなだけ私の体を見られるとか思わないでよね。いくら水着がきつくて肌が見えてるからってそんなの関係ないから。
I can't stop staring. She slips out of her fingers. She slips out of her fingers out of her swimsuit, slapping against her skin. It causes a slight ripple along her body. She winces a little bit.
もうきつすぎなのよ。寒くなってきたわ。長い時間プールから上がりすぎて。
Dumbfounded, I find something utterly mesmerizing about it. Wait, mesmerizing? What? Whatever.
ほらきっとあれよ。
What did she do?
この水着前に着てたやつだから。予備の水着持ってきてないし。
She then looks over to me.
だからそれをやめなさいっての。
Yeah.
こんな状況を利用しようとしてるわね。
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
嘘よ。そういうつもりでしょ。あんたの考えてることなんかお見通しなんだから。
No, you don't.
プールに戻りなさい。変態的思考の罰としてあと何往復か泳ぐこと。
If that's all I'm supposed to do because of that, then fine. The idea of that does not appeal to me. My muscles are already at their limit. Could I please just...
問答無用。罰なんだからやらなきゃダメよ。
Looks like I'm not arguing with that. After we finish practice, we head out of the school to find Hiromi waiting for us.
ごめんね。いつもより時間がかかっちゃって。
Don't worry about it.
少なくとも一緒に帰ることはできるわね。一緒に帰るの？ こいつと？何よ、いいじゃない別に。
Nieko reluctantly agrees. It's not something that's occurred to me, but I've already spent a few weeks with these two. My friendship with these two, I think it's the longest I've had in years. That's so sad. Despite everything, I feel kind of close to them. Just about to leave, they stop at the gate for some reason. I look back, wondering what the problem is. What's the matter?
ねえ楓、明日私と美恵子であなたの家に行ってもいい？
Eh? I'm a bit taken aback by the idea. My place? Why my place?
興味があるだけよ。新入部員のことはもっとよく知っておかなきゃいけないから。
Why do you need to know more about me?
大した理由はないわ。だってあなたは私たちの友達でしょ。
I'm a friend, yeah.
だったら遊びに行ってもいいわよね。
Well, okay. I don't like the sound of this. Something is amiss.
そう、よかったわ。
Better hide that porn stuff.
ちゃんと家にいなさいよね。
Miko continues to berate me as we walk slowly down the district. The districts? Districts. I wonder what it's going to be like with both of them in my apartment tomorrow. Let's just hope I survive. They are coming over today. I have managed to get everything relatively clean in preparation. When you live alone, you fail to notice how dirty things get. Until someone is about to come over. Now, what am I going to do to entertain these two? We can't just sit here and be bored. That would be awful. Fortunately, I pulled my old Arcadian battle station out of the cupboard. What the fuck is Arcadian battle station? Is that the console? I have turned the console on in years, but it should work fine. Okay, so it is a console. But there's also my tarot deck. Ooh. Just an old novelty I bought from a shop once. So, video games. Or the tarot deck. Which one would be better? Honestly, the two... I feel like they are not much into video games. On the other hand, tarot cards. We might, try to get like the prediction from it about swimming, tournaments, national, and so on. Let's go tarot, why not? Would the tarot cards be entertaining enough for them? I don't know, they probably wouldn't care about an old dusty game console either. That's right, I don't really have anything else in my apartment we could do for fun. I just have to make the best of the situation. Maybe they'll really like the idea of tarot readings. Just as I think that, I hear knocking coming from the front door. They are here. I hope that things will go okay. Opening up, they turned up in their school uniforms.
こんにちは、楓。来たわよ。
Nice to see you both too. Come on in. When they entered the apartment, I find there's barely enough room for all of us to fit. I didn't really intend us to have guests over. Maybe I should have moved into a slightly larger apartment.
このアパート、狭苦しい部屋ね。動くたびに何かにぶつかるわよ。
As if to illustrate their point, she bumps into Hiromi.
よく見て歩きなさいよね。あんたこそ、よく見て歩きなさいよ。
Both of them continue to argue as they settle themselves into my home. Meiko is practically turning over everything she can. For what purpose? I don't know. I actually know. She is definitely looking for some plus 18 magazines.
あるはずなのよ。絶対あるはず。
Told you. Like what?
男の部屋になら必ずあるものがね。どこに隠してるの？
What goods?
分かってるくせにしらばっくれるんじゃないわよ。
Hiromi doesn't really seem too careful. If anything, she just looks bored. Her eyes then wander over to my table. She's the tarot deck lying there.
これは何？楓。
Eh? It's a tarot deck.
タロットカード？それって何に使うものなの？
You can use it for all kinds of things. It can look into someone's past, their present, future too. I don't actually know how it works or not. Sorry, if it works or not. Miko does not seem impressed with the idea.
そんな迷信、本当に信じてるの？バカみたい。そんなカードの束が先のことなんか予想できるはずないじゃない。
Well, it's more fun for fun than anything else. We aren't actually trying to divine the future here.
だったら何の意味があるの？
It's kind of like the fun you get out of trying an Ouija board. I hear Miko squeak when she hears that.
こっくりさん？そんなおぞましい道具を家の中に持ってるなんて言わないでよね。
Weren't you the one telling me that you shouldn't put any faith in superstition?
お化けと占いじゃ全然別物よ。
But you can ask the spirits about the future.
全然違う。私の前で二度とこっくりさんの話はしないで。
Hiromi leans over to whisper something in my ear.
この子、お化けが苦手なのよ。いじめないであげて。
I want to be meaningful, god damn it. Like, you know. There's a ghost in this house. Got it. Satisfied, Hiromi settles herself down at my desk.
それで、このタロットカードはどうやって使うの？
Well, we should start simple at first. We'll just start with the major arcana. We won't worry about the other cards.
大アルカナ？
Hiromi looks mystified at the concept.
なんだかいい響きね。どうでもいいわ。
Yeah, you are busy trying to find something, I
この
know.
アパートにお化けを呼ばない限りはね。
It's already haunted for. Miko wanders over to the corner pouts. Another important thing to note. How you place the cards is also said to be important.
それじゃあどう置いたらいいの？
I will take the deck and place a few cards face down. We'll do a 9 card spread. The top row represents the past. The middle represents the present. And the bottom row represents the future.
なるほど。シンプルね。
Yeah,
なら、カードを順番に並べればいいのね。
correct. Yep, starting from the left. I put the cards back in the deck and begin shuffling. Who wants to deal the deck?
私がやるわ。楓のことを占わせてもらうわよ。
Hey. Okay. Hiro begins shuffling the cards, making sure to cut the decks multiple times.
それじゃあ、どうなるか見てみましょう。
She pulls the first card of the top of the deck and places it face up. The Fool.
どんな意味があるの？
The Fool represents infinite possibilities, new beginnings. It makes someone at the start of life's journey.
愚者なのに、バカって意味じゃないの？
No, it doesn't.
なんだ。当たってるんじゃないかって思い始めてたのに。
I get it, I'm stupid.
タロットカードでさえ、私に同意してるかと思ったわ。
Paying no attention to Bianco, Hiromi seems to be pondering on the card's meaning.
愚者が新たな始まりを意味するというなら、一番最初に引いたのがこのカードだというのは面白いわね。
Yeah, that is funny.
どうせあんたが何か細工したんでしょ？
Why would I do that? Besides, Hiromi was the one who shuffled it.
知らないわよ。私たちを騙そうとしてるとか、そんなところじゃない？
This is just for fun for.
なんだっていいわよ。とにかく最初に引いたのは無限の可能性を示す愚者ね。
Mm-hmm. She pulls down the card cautiously, gently laying it next to the Fool. The Magician. Representing potential and harnessing one's talents. I don't think that's really ungrateful. To be honest, myself, I haven't harnessed my talents yet. Hiromi seems to be getting into it.
面白いわ。ここまで新たな始まりを表す愚者、可能性を表す魔術師を引いた。
She nods thoughtfully to herself.
どことなくこの2つには関連性があるように思えるわ。あなたには無限の可能性があるという示唆。さらに魔術師はその可能性を活用する意味を持っているのよね。次のカードを引くわよ。
She plays the last card next to the magician.
教皇だそうよ。
Obedience, guidance, authority, education. Wait a minute. It's also in the reverse position.
逆位置？それだとどうなるの？
When placed in reverse position, it presents the worst qualities of the card.
じゃあ、このカードの意味は、横暴な権威ってところかしら。ルールや権力に締め付けられるとか？
Something along those lines. I think I guess what this one is referring to. Well, it's could be possibly present with aspects like that.
じゃあ、なんとなく推測できるわね。
Let's not talk about that. I'll move on to the present.
あなたがそうしたいなら仕方ないわね。それじゃあ、現在の最初のカードは、死神？死神ですって？死神って、あんた、死ぬの？
Calm down. She's already the idea get to her head.
まだ死んでいいなんて私が許可してないわよ。まだまだ水泳部の練習がいっぱいあるんだから。もしあんたが死んだらマジで怒るわよ。あの世まで追いかけてって切り飛ばしてでも連れ戻してやるから。
No, it's not that kind of death. Death means change and something ending. It's like a conclusion to a chapter in your life.
そこまで深刻な意味じゃなくてよかったわ。
Michaels look really embarrassed by her outburst.
じゃあ今のなし。次のカード引くんじゃないの？
Hiromi nods and pulls the next card.
運命。なんだか良さそうなカードね。また妙な紛らわしい意味があるんじゃないの？
The meaning is straightforward here. It's opportunity, fate, life, that kind of thing.
私タロットカードとか言うの好きじゃないわ。もう全然意味がわからない。
I feel like they actually do. But the fortune card probably makes the most sense out of all of them.
そこが問題なのよ。どうにだって解釈できちゃうじゃない。抽象的だったり直接的だったり。こんなふざけたこと誰が思いついたんだか知らないけど、どっちかに決めなさいってのよね。
People are making money out of it. I mean, it might be a dumb idea, but if you make out money out of it, then it's a great idea, isn't it? It really isn't that much of a problem.
問題よ。そもそもなんでいちいちカードの意味を勉強しなきゃいけないのよ。
Apathetic towards Mieko's outburst, Hiromi seems eager to continue the reading.
さあ、続けましょうか。
Right, sorry.
私のこと無視するんじゃ。さあ、次のカードは
The lovers. Mieko stops as she hears that.
恋愛？それってあんたに恋人ができるって意味？
She rapidly turns red before I can even say anything. I already know that she's run off with the idea in her head.
誰があんたなんかと付き合いたいって言うの？
I don't know.
私じゃないわよ、絶対。
You sure? Tarot cards can have really vague meaning. It could be that, but it could just also be friendships and other things. Or just relationships in general.
あら？そうなのね。
She really does jump the gun.
ただカードの意味が分かりづらいってことを言いたかったのよ。
Of course. She turns back to face me.
ごめん。続けて。
Please, cards, bring something good. I don't understand that reaction at all. Why would she care if I was dating someone or not?
ここまで過去のカードは愚者、魔術師、教皇が出て、現在のカードは死神、運命、恋愛ね。それじゃあ次は一番面白そうなところ。未来よ。
I can see a weak glint in Hiromi's eye.
あなたの未来を覗き見られると思うとすごく楽しみだわ。ね、みえこ。そのカードが本当に真実かどうかってことはね。でもちょっとは楽しみかも。
She slowly inches her way towards the table.
楓の未来はどうなるのかしら。
It seems both of them were more interested in my future than anything else.
それを知る方法はたった一つよ。自分の未来を知る心の準備はいい？楓。
I guess I am. I amazed at how much Hiromi is enjoying this. She could probably become a fortune teller if she wanted. She flips on her card. The Tower. Representing impending disaster. Something about this card doesn't feel right. I know it's just meant to be something for fun. There's no way that it could actually predict the future, right?
悪い意味なのね。
Yeah, it's a bad thing. It means there's a disaster approaching. Hiromi looks uncomfortable as she looks at it.
でも、ただの遊びなんでしょ？実際に起こるわけじゃないじゃない。
I hope it doesn't.
今までのカードってすごい。
She traces off as she turns her eyes towards the cardbox box next to the television.
あの箱、中身は何なの？
Before I can respond, Miyako's already opened it.
なんか古いディスクがいっぱいあって、あとはこれは何かしら？
Oh fuck, is that the disaster that is going to approach?
なんだか見たことある気がする。
Hiromi's eyes light up as she sees its contents.
それってやっぱり初代アルカディアンバトルステーション。
Hiromi is into games?
今となってはとんでもないレアものなのよ。
I didn't. She immediately grabs the controller and drops herself in front of the television.
どうしたの？やるの？やらないの？
I made a wrong choice. Why did I pick the tarot?
それとも私がゲーム機の準備を。
She trips over the controller cord before she finishes. How? How did that happen? Oh my god! If this is what we are talking about with Tower, God bless you! The cable tangles around her leg as she flails around. Somehow she manages to get it wrapped around her entire body. I have no idea how else she managed to get rid of her skirt and lift her whole top up, but whatever. Screw the rules. Perfect. That disaster is amazing. I love it. No matter how much she struggles against it, it quickly beats her. The sliding cords begin to tear open buttons that make her skirt fly up. Oh, so that's how it was. It's almost as if they come alive. Her bra is pulled down too, leaving only a tiny cord to protect her modesty. She lies there helplessly, her panties plainly visible to see. Nice one. Miyako and I just stand there, unsure of what exactly we should do.
見てないで助けて。
She tries to undo it herself, but the wires just get more tangled. I'm not sure what I should be more worried about. Fraying the cords of my old arcade battle station, or how I'm going to untangle her. Hang on. Lay still. I slowly reach toward one of the cables. Hiromi's eyes slowly watch my hand reach toward her. I tap on the table, making her scream a little bit.
そのコードじゃない。
Which cable then?
私のその。
She looks down at her chest. No, I cannot do that. I can't touch that.
でも手伝ってもらわなきゃ。なんでこいつがやる必要があんのよ。私がやればいいじゃない。
Miyako tries to untangle it herself, but much to her misfortune, the cables tangle her up too.
やだ。こいつら私のこと引っ張り込んだわ。
There is God after all. They strung on top of one and are trying their best to escape.
ちょっと動かないで。ヒロミ、私が抜け出そうとしてるんだから。あなたこそ動かないで。
Neither of them stop for. It's not long before they are tangled mess of cables, clothes, and flailing limbs. For what feels like an eternity, they just look back at me.
ぼーっと突っ立ってるんじゃないわよ。あんたも手伝いなさいよね。それとも目の前で女の子がもがいてるのを眺める趣味でもあるわけ？
I will not answer that question. Please don't accuse me of being into things like that.
なんでもいいからなんとかして。
well, in the next episode we'll find out what he did. For now, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.